Come on in. It's open.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Please, we are neighbors now. Call me Amy.
Okay. And you can call me Liz.
Good. I brought back your casserole dish. Thanks for the casserole.
You're most welcome.
That casserole was really delicious. You really do know how to make new neighbors feel welcome.
Did you give any more thought to my request?
Actually, yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I gave it a lot of thought.
Good. So, I'll see you at church on Sunday.
No. I decided not to go to your church.
May I ask why?
Well, it all pretty much boils down to whether or not the prophets in your church really speak for God.
And you don't think they do?
No, I did a lot of reading on the subject and I couldn't find any archaeological evidence for any of the claims of your church founders. And I couldn't find any of the usual signs that they were true prophets.
Signs?
I couldn't find any healings or exorcisms or miracles of any kind in the historical record. And I couldn't even find any predictions that could be validated as coming true.
You couldn't?
No. As a matter of fact, of the few predictions they made with a deadline, it looks like they missed completely.
Yes. We can explain that. But, tell me, I asked you to pray about it, and ask God to tell you whether my church is the true church. Did you pray about it?
Yes, I did.
And did you get a burning in your bosom?
Well, yes, but it's not what you expected.
What do you mean?
While I was praying, I kept getting a vision in my mind of your husband.
My husband?
Yes, I find him very attractive. He's a real hunk. So, I asked the Lord if I should pursue a relationship with him.
With my husband?
Yes, and I got a real burning in my bosom for him. You know what that means, don't you?
Wait a minute. That can't be from God.
It can't.
No.
Why not?
One of the 10 Commandments tells us not to commit adultery.
Adultery?
Yes. He's my husband. That would be adultery.
But what about the burning in my bosom? You said that would be a sign from God.
Well, it might be a sign, if it weren't against the 10 Commandments.
But I prayed about it.
Tough cookies. It's written in the Bible.
So, what you're saying is that if it's written in the Bible, praying about it is a waste of time.
That's right.
Isn't that interesting?
So, you'll keep your hands off my husband?
Oh, I never intended to pursue your husband.
You didn't?
No. I just wanted you to see how ridiculous it is to pray about something that's obvious from the Bible.
What do you mean?
The Bible says, if a man claims to be a prophet, but his predictions don't come true, he's not really a prophet.
Oh, that? I told you, we can explain that.
While you're at it, explain how your prophets claim to speak for God, but what they say contradicts what God says in the Bible.
Like what?
Like, the Bible says, in at least 2 places, that I'm aware of, that Jesus created the universe.
It does?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I don't read the Bible that much.
How could Jesus create the universe, and be one of the creatures he created?
I don't understand.
Your prophets claim that Jesus is an angel. But angels are created beings. That would make Jesus a created being. How could Jesus be both the creator and created?
I don't know. I'll pray about it, and let you know.
You mean you'll report back to me about the burning in your bosom?
Yes.
Maybe we can compare the burnings in our bosoms.
You should go now.
Well, thanks for the casserole.
Honey, do we have a Bible in the house?
Based on the play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances. You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.